god, let's try that again. It's Lego time.
Right, so, I mean, you've already seen the title. We could possibly be seeing the Bugatti Chiron F1 cars and even more come into the LEGO expansion for Forza Horizon 4. I'll have more on why I think that this is the case and even how we might even see these cars come into the game here in a minute, so definitely stay tuned for that. What's up, guys? My name is Stonix, so let's just jump right into it. Now, if you are new to the LEGO expansion, you've been out of the loop for a while, or you just haven't played it yet, you haven't checked it out, you don't really know much about it, we currently have 3 LEGO cars in the game. We have the McLaren Senna, the Ferrari F40 Competizione, and the Mini Cooper S. So those are literally the only 3 cars that we have right now. There is an interesting factor to this though. There is a barn find within the LEGO map in Forza Horizon 4, which some people have gotten, some people haven't. So when you go to the barn find, obviously you see this. It's not actually a car, it's just LEGO pieces that kind of resemble half of a car. Now, some people have said that this could be the Audi LMS Ultra, but I've also seen some other people say that it looks like the Audi R18 e-tron Quattro, which honestly, I'm kind of more leaning towards the LMS Ultra, but who knows? An idea that I also had when I saw this is this could just be kind of like a template for a car. Like, what if we're able to build our own car, or what if this car here isn't any specific car whatsoever, it just means that we'll be getting more cars. Because here's the thing, right? Once you get past the cutscene, it says this: the barn find is not ready to be restored as the instructions haven't been found. Please wait for a future Forza Horizon 4 content update, which will allow Jay to finish this car. So that could mean so many different things. They say a future Forza Horizon 4 content update, which means that we could possibly be seeing more cars. Like I said, there's many things that this can mean. This can mean that we'll only be getting one more LEGO car specifically for that barn find, or maybe it could mean that we'll just be getting more cars in general coming to the festival that maybe they didn't have done yet, or maybe they wanted to wait to release to help keep this expansion alive just a little bit longer. So honestly, I think the best way about going about this is if they were to periodically release different Speed Champions cars. Now, if you've seen the different videos that Forza has been making on kind of like the behind the scenes of what it was like to make this expansion, you can see some of the LEGO cars sitting on these developers' desks, especially while they're modeling, like the McLaren Senna and stuff like that. You can see all these different like Speed Champions cars that are laid across the desk. I'll get into what cars we saw in those videos that potentially we could eventually end up seeing, specifically because they were in that video. A lot of people did point out to me though that in the last video I did mention that there was a lot of cars that we did see in those videos that could potentially mean that they're indirectly confirmed, but a lot of people were saying, yeah, just because they're in the video doesn't really mean anything. But it could. I know Playground Games likes teasing a lot of things to us and things like that and not really directly point towards it being that. Also, Playground Games have mentioned that scanning LEGO cars and putting LEGO cars into the game are much easier than IRL cars, simply just because, I mean, they're LEGO, there's not as many curves to deal with. It's just a lot easier to put in the game. So I'm going to quickly go over what cars we saw in these videos laying across the desks. I would throw up pictures, but I can't be bothered because that's too many cars. If you want to know what these cars look like, you can Google them though, especially if you want to like look up the comparison between the LEGO Speed Champions version and the actual car. That way you can see the difference. And if you want to, you can even go back to the behind the scenes videos and rewatch them. I think the most important ones where you can see these cars is episode 2 and 3, maybe 4, but that's where you can see these cars. So if you want to, like, if you want proof for yourself that these cars are in the video and that it could be teasing the fact that we could be seeing these cars, then go ahead and go over to the Forza YouTube channel, and those videos are over there. And they're like 5 or 6 minute videos, so you can just watch the whole thing. They're super short. So, but to start off with, of course, we have the Bugatti Chiron. I think it's really cool. It looks cool, and if we get a Bugatti Chiron in the LEGO expansion, I think that would be pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. Next, we have the Ferrari Petronas F1 car. That would be perfect for the racetrack and the different road courses there. The Porsche 918. Then we have the Ford GT3, which I think is really cool because we don't have any GT3 cars, I don't think, in like Forza Horizon 4 anyways. We had them in Horizon 3, but for whatever reason, they're not in Horizon 4, which I don't understand, but sure, Playground Games will roll with the punches here. The Audi LMS Ultra, which, like I said, people have been speculating is what the barn find is, which, again, I don't know if that's the case. I don't have any information on that. It could be. It looks kind of like it, not really, but it could be anything, really. And like I said, it could just be a base of a car pointing at the fact that we'll just be seeing more cars in general. But moving on, we have the Porsche 911 Turbo 3.0, the Camaro ZL1 race car, the Ferrari LaFerrari, which I've also been told it could be an FXXK, but I don't really know if that's the case. In the video, it's kind of blurred out, and it very well could be a LaFerrari or an FXXK. It looks too similar, and like I said, it's super blurred out. in most of the scenes, so it's kind of hard to really tell. So it could be either of those, but regardless, it'd be cool to see either one of those. Then we have the Ferrari 488 GT3 car, again, another GT3 car, which I would very much appreciate. A McLaren 720S, a Ford Fiesta M Sport WRC, a Dodge Demon, a Ford Mustang Fastback, Mercedes AMG GT3, another GT3 car, which is really cool, a Porsche RSR, and one last one, which I don't really think is too likely if I'm completely honest with you, but they showed it in the video regardless, is a Ferrari 250 GTO. Now this could potentially be a barn find for the LEGO expansion, but again, I don't think that's super likely. So if we exclude the 250 GTO, there is 15 total cars, which means if they were to do content updates for this LEGO expansion, they could potentially add 3 at a time. There's 15 cars here, which obviously means that they could update this 5 times and add 3 new cars every time. I think that would be the best way of going about it, and like I said, with the cars that were shown specifically in these videos, I think that would be a perfect way of doing it. Now obviously there's so many more LEGO Speed Champions cars, but these were only the ones that were specifically shown in the video, and like I said, some of these cars were literally on the developers' desks. So personally, I think it would be really cool to see. I think that could be a little hint as to them adding more cars, and like I said, it says there's going to be a future content update, so it literally just seems like there's going to be more cars coming into the expansion, and if not, then I don't understand what the content update could really be for. But to be completely honest with you, I think this opens up the chance to have a ton more LEGO cars added into the expansion, and in my eyes, like, why would they have these cars laying on their desks while they're specifically modeling cars and then not add them? If they have them to look at and to use, it just doesn't make sense as to why they wouldn't put it in the game. And like I said, they mentioned that scanning and adding LEGO cars is much easier than real cars, so there's almost no excuse to not add them, to be completely honest. So at this time, I don't really know what their plan is, and it kind of worries me because there's a lot of things that they could have done that they didn't do, like adding playground event maps for like Infection or King. I think there's so many opportunities for them to have done that, such as the stunt park. Like, that would be super similar to the construction site in Horizon 3. Then, of course, the airport, which is also similar to the airport in Horizon 3. Those are 2 easy spots that they could just easily add some maps to be able to do some Infection. That would keep the multiplayer alive so much longer, and it would make the expansion feel like so much more than just you get on, you grind, you get the cars, and then you stop playing it and you hop off. Like, that just doesn't seem fun, you know? Like, where's the fun in that? So, personally, I think if there's going to be bringing more content updates to it, they need to add these playground maps. I seriously think it's a huge missed opportunity if they don't. But aside from that, I don't know what they're going to be doing from here on out, but I would imagine that with these content updates, we'll be getting new cars. Again, I don't know what else they could do if they're going to be doing new content updates. At this point, I don't know if they're going to be doing multiple content updates. At this point, it just seems likely that we'll be getting more cars. I don't think they're going to add like this huge list of cars all in one go. So personally, I think it'd be the best like idea to just do them periodically and do kind of like a festival playlist type of thing, where say every couple of weeks, every few weeks, whatever, they do a new content update, we get a few new cars, people can grind it out, they have new challenges to collect the bricks to build these cars. I think it'd be really cool. I don't really know what kind of challenges they can make for getting the bricks, because they already have so many. So I don't really know what else they could really come up with, but we could be surprised for that, and who knows if we even need to collect bricks for these new cars. But regardless, I think it'd be really cool for them to add these cars, and like I said, there's no reason for them to not have them to their use on their desks and not add these cars. So of these cars, which one is your favorite? And of all the Speed Champions cars that was not on this list and not shown in the video, which one would you like to see coming to Forza Horizon 4? I'm curious to know. Comment down below. If you guys have not followed me everywhere else, the links are down in the description. If you are new to the channel, we live stream just about every single day on Forza Horizon 4 or multiple different games that we just have fun on. So if you would like to join that, then make sure to join the Discord. The link is in the description because YouTube doesn't send out notifications anymore apparently. So join the Discord. You'll always get notified. You can always tune into the streams. Plus sometimes we record videos in the live stream. So if you want to be a part of that and actually be in some videos, then like I said, make sure you join the Discord. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram because Twitter I share some funny things, and Instagram I share some really cool pictures, so it's definitely worth it. So but anyways guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. My name is Stonix. Don't forget, stay strong and just keep pushing forward. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.